what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another story time video, and I'm going to be sharing with you the story of when I got dumped on my birthday. I was very young, so this did not emotionally traumatize me. I just thought it was a really funny, possibly relatable video to share with you guys. I was like so young, this relationship like does not even really register in my brain other than the fact that I was dumped on my birthday. So this was literally my second boyfriend ever, if this just kind of like tells you how young I was. So I'm like 99% sure this happened when I was in 7th grade, and my parents were like so cool. They let me have these really awesome parties, and all the kids would like come over to my house, and I had parties for like my birthday. I had like really awesome Halloween parties, which you guys, if you were around for my 30 days of Halloween series last year, you're probably not surprised by that. I love Halloween. So they always let me have the most amazing parties, and I think like deep down my mom just like loves entertaining. So like we would always put together a bunch of snacks and like have my friends over. It would always be a situation where I was like, Mom, I swear it'll only be like 20 people, and then like way more than that showed up. They were just so cool growing up. It's not like I was a party house or anything like that, because my parents, they were like very by the book and very strict, but they also really wanted me and my brother to have a good time growing up, so they let us do a lot of things. So anyway, it was my birthday, and my birthday is in December, so I can't remember exactly when I had my party. I don't know if it was like on my actual birthday or like maybe a day or two before or after. I can't remember, but my birthday is December 19th, so it's kind of like really close to Christmas, so I can't imagine it was too much after. But anyway, my mom agreed to let me have a party over at the house, and I had like all of my friends over. It was like a really fun party. So I had my friends over. The night was going really well. My boyfriend was there, and we were like, I don't know, we had not even been dating that long at all. I can't remember how long it even was that we dated. So like I said, it was not like that big of a deal. It was more just like a stab at my ego, because it was like on my birthday at my party that he dumped me. So anyway, the night was going really well. We were all hanging out, and you know, my mom made tons of awesome snacks and stuff like that. It was not like a mature party by any means. We were all just like hanging out at the house basically. So anyway, I don't really know what was going on. It was like a really weird vibe between him and I, and so he was kind of like off by himself, and I was with some of my other friends just like talking and doing stuff. And they were like, your boyfriend's making out with so-and-so in the corner over there in that room. I was like, what? So I had a few choice words, but I basically was just like, what in the world are you doing over there? You're in my house. This is my party. Like, what are you doing? So they like literally just ignored me. They didn't even pay attention. This girl I thought was a friend of mine. She was not like a real close friend of mine, but you know, I thought we were cool. I thought it was like one of those things, girl code, where she would not go and do that at my party.
I just come to let y'all know, stop, put some respect on my name.
Everyone just had this like really uncomfortable vibe after all that, because like, hello, drama. So a bunch of my friends went over and they're like, you need to leave. And he was like, yeah, well, I have some business to take care of first, and like came over and like dumped me, and like I was trying to act all hard like I didn't care, and so I was like, whatever. I was like, just go home, like I don't even care. So I remember he literally went and sat outside until someone came and picked him up, and I kicked that girl out too, because hello, like why would you want someone who's gonna do that to you in your house? So they both sat outside until someone came and picked them up, and I'll never forget, like he came back inside right before he left and gave me this little like freaking Build-A-Bear box with a Build-A-Bear in it, and I was just like what are you doing? So it was such a weird night. I was like freaking out. My mom, obviously, my parents were upstairs, like they're not just like leaving the house or anything like that. So my mom like kind of heard there was some drama going on downstairs and came down and was like, what was going on? And I was like talking to some of my friends, and then I guess one of my best friends like went over and talked to my mom and was like kind of filling her in on everything. Because the party just like ended up so weird, my mom let literally all of my girlfriends spend the night. Like I want to say there was maybe like 15 to 20 of them that stayed over that night, because I was just so like freaked out. I was like, what is going on? This is not what I expected. And like I said, kind of throughout the years, my parents let me have like a bunch of parties at the house, and everybody knew them for being like really fun, and it was like this turned into like a lot of drama. So anyway, the night kind of went on and like I was just kind of acting like it didn't bother me. I don't know, it's not like we had been dating a long time, so it's not like I was like super emotionally invested in the relationship, plus we were really, really young, but it was more of just like an ego thing, and it just really bothered me. I was like, how could he do that at my party? Like, me of all people, who could he do that? Like, how could he do this to me? You know how you get when you feel like you've been crossed and you're just like, why me? And all this. So anyway, I'm sounding like super salty, but this was just kind of like a funny story to reflect on. And then also, because I know I do have a lot of younger viewers, just to let you know, like if something dramatic like this happens in your life, don't let it affect the rest of your life, because it's like literally nothing. But this was more just like to talk to my younger viewers and just know that like it might seem like a big deal in the moment and you're gonna be like devastated and your ego's gonna be hurt and you're gonna be upset and whatever, but just know that like relationships like that, you do not even need to put any kind of like emotional like effort, or I mean not like in the moment, but like after it's done. Don't keep putting effort into something. Like, don't beat a dead horse, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know, you want to be with someone who's going to respect you. You want to be with someone who's going to cherish you and, you know, not dump you at your birthday party. Somebody who's going to be like trying to hype you up and have a good time with you at your party. I don't know. It was just like a really weird night. It turned out to be like a really, really good night though. After all the guys left, like I said, my girlfriend stayed the night and we all had so much fun. I literally still have a photo album of that night of like pictures I took on one of those little disposable cameras. I'm pretty sure it's like at my parents' house still, with like some other stuff that I just never took when I moved. But I know for sure I still have like a photo album of that night, because it ended up being like a really, really fun time. But the other thing I was gonna tell you is that stupid little Build-A-Bear, like he had like voice recorded a little thing onto it, I'm pretty sure, or like it said something. I don't know if he recorded it or if it was a pre-recorded one, but it had a little message in it and I was like, oh my god, this is like so cheesy. So I literally hung on to that bear and I like chucked it in a sewer probably a week later or something, which is another story for you guys. Some of my friends and I, we used to go and walk down like in the tall like sewers. I know that's so weird. I will talk more about that in another story time video. Anyway, so that was kind of my story about getting dumped on my birthday. Like I said, more than anything, just a hit at the ego. A little bit of a hit at the heart too, because it was like my second boyfriend. You know, it's kind of like you're just kind of feeling bad. So anyway, I just wanted to share this story, like I kind of already touched on, just for some of my younger viewers, like middle school, high school, like early high school, because Brock and I started dating in high school and we're obviously still together now. So I'm not saying you can't have serious relationships, but I would say for the majority of people, like the first couple of people you date are not going to be the people you end up with, and if they are, then that's just like really cool. But for most of us, that's not the case. That's it for this story time video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my story time videos, make sure to give this one a thumbs up so I know and I can do more of them. But anyway, that's it for me on this one. I love you guys so very much. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.